So the gamer in me wanted to record this short video. I'm going to try to make it as short as possible, just give my quick thoughts about this, because I have gamers that do watch me on this channel, even if I'm not big on gaming. I just finished playing Cyberpunk 2077, and I gotta admit, I enjoyed my time with it. I did. I didn't do all the side missions, but I pretty much did a couple that I thought were necessary for me to build up my level. And all in all, my whole playthrough, by the time the credits rolled, was 30 hours and 19 seconds. So, with that being said, I know that a lot of people are having trouble with Cyberpunk 2077, especially on the base PS4 and the Xbox One. Most people who are playing this game or streaming it are streaming it from a high-end PC, because they said that's the best experience to play it on right now, even though that particular platform in and of itself is not devoid of bugs and glitches, but nowhere near as badly as Xbox and PS4. Now, I recorded a little bit of gameplay on this channel because I'm not really a gameplay channel like I used to be on my other channel, my old channel from a long time ago when I started on YouTube in 2013. But for the most part, I had a great experience with this game. I did run into some issues here and there. I did have 4 crashes on me, and I had a couple of glitches, but they weren't very bad glitches like I've seen with faces not loading and textures not loading. And I didn't have that problem. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm playing on a PS4. I'm playing on a base PS4. I don't know if I got lucky or what, but I'm telling you, I only ran into minor glitches with Jackie walking through a car, walking through a wall. There was an NPC that was in the air, literally in the middle of the air, in the middle of the road, I should say, up in the air, giving a new meaning to the word being high, okay? And then, of course, there was a scene in the restaurant where I seen a man appear out of nowhere, and then he started sliding across the screen like Gumby, and it was fucking strange. It was really, really weird. But as far as crashes go, it crashed about half hour after I began playing it at midnight on the release of the release night. And then it crashed again when I played the very next day after I put it on after like 2 minutes. And then it crashed again after playing for 3 hours. And then it just crashed again right when the credits were rolling after I beat the game. So that's my experience with crashes and bugs and glitches. I didn't have it nearly as bad as what I've been seeing reported and being shown all over the internet for the past couple of days. CD Projekt Red is going to get off their ass and they're going to fix this like they said they will. Hopefully they do soon, because I believe everybody needs to have this experience if they bought this game, because they paid their good money for it. And the game as a whole is not really that bad. The story is okay. I'm not going to say it's the best story of all time. And the gameplay isn't as great, but it's serviceable, as people use that word. The combat is pretty decent. I like the story choices that you get to make. The interactions between Keanu Reeves' character and your character are pretty cool. For what it's worth, on base PS4, I mean, it does look more like a PS3 game at times because of the frames per minute, because the frames do drop. I did notice that, but it didn't drop where, like I said, like I didn't see people's faces loading in. Everybody's face was already there. I didn't really have a lot of people glitching when I was playing this game. I just got lucky, and I wasn't even anticipating this game as much as people were anticipating it for as long as they were. People have been anticipating this game for a number of years, since 2000, I believe, 12. So these could have been people that were like teenagers, and now they're grown adults now, or in their 20s going on their 30s now, or whatever age. But it was a while in development, and people solely went on CD Projekt Red's reputation from The Witcher, because that game is pretty damn good. It's not the greatest game of all time in my opinion, but I actually stopped playing The Witcher for a while, then came back to it and beat it, and I actually enjoyed the story when I actually got into it and stayed with it. Cyberpunk 2077 for me was a damn good experience. Like I said, not the greatest story, not the greatest narrative. The combat was decent enough, and the upgrades that I put on my particular character were pretty cool. There was some glitches I did notice as well, like when you look in the mirror, you put a hat on, for my character anyway, because my character is black, and he had dreadlocks. When I put a hat on him, and he looked in the mirror, you wouldn't see the hat, and you wouldn't see his dreads, you would just see his bald head, which is very fucking weird. But at the end, when I got to the very last, I'd say cutscene, because there's not really a lot of cutscenes in this game, but the last scene in this game, as I'm ending the game with this character, they actually showed my character, and he was talking, and he had his dreadlocks back and everything, because you don't really see your character that much. You just see their hand, because it's more like a first-person experience for you to feel like you're the actual character that you created and being immersed in this world. This world is not very lively. It has a couple of people walking around, but nowhere near as what they shown on that demo, that tech demo back in 2018, with all those people walking around. Maybe the PS5 version, the Xbox One S version will be better. The PC version seems to be doing okay, but like I said, bugs and glitches. But for as a whole, a lot of people are angry, and I understand why. And after playing this game and beating it, I really hope that other people really get a chance to play it, who still will have the game when these bugs are supposedly going to get fixed in January and February, because it was an experience, this game. It was nothing new. They tried to me, they tried to add too many genres of games at once, like Grand Theft Auto, and it was almost feeling like I was playing Fallout at one point. Fallout and Borderlands. The Grand Theft Auto aspect is from, taking somebody's car and just joyriding or going to a destination because you don't want to walk. It did have a lot of good action. The characters, for the most part, were trying to be as human as they could. They had a lot of decent conversations. The little moments of sadness and just being real, having just friendly conversations and serious talks and stuff like that. I enjoyed that. I really appreciate the fact that CD Projekt Red did that. But as a whole, not a lot of people are able to experience this game right now, and that sucks. But I did beat the game, put 30 hours in, and I enjoyed the time that I had with it. I think it was a pretty damn decent game. Just in case anybody thought I was lying, you see it right there. Complete the main storyline. I beat it today, December 16th at 1:35. Okay, so by the time I got to the end of the game, it was 30:19, but here is my final save. That was the autosave on the top, but this one here is the final one. I'm at level 21, and as you can see, I put in that work, 30 hours and 41 minutes, I believe it is. So that's that. There's no doubt in my mind that people are going to enjoy the game once they get the chance to play it. But unfortunately, right now, a lot of people can't play it, and they're pissed off, and I have nothing but sympathy for them, and I completely understand why they are mad. I played the game now as a guy, as a male V. I'm pretty much done for now. I just wanted to beat it one time, and once the updates come out, I'll probably try to play it again, but by then I'll probably get myself a PS5 and then play it the way it's supposed to be with the best resolution possible. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the game. Enjoyed it, and thought it was okay. And hopefully you guys will get to enjoy it soon. And I'm out. Peace.